welcome to this amazing video. This is going to be about scripting. Now, how do you write scripts that grab attention and never let go? Using AI to supercharge your YouTube storytelling. First things first, I want you to see every content that goes live there on YouTube as a story. Now, people are now moved to the grammars that you want to blow up. That is why some people watch a video from the beginning and there's a decline towards the end, or somewhere in the middle, they just cut off and they just leave your video because your video was not written with psychology in mind, or was not written with emotions in mind, was not even written with hook in mind. And that's the exact reason why I am doing this for you in this webinar or in this training. Or yeah. So let's talk about why scripting matters. If people do not watch your videos, forget about your growth on YouTube. It's not going to happen, right? Because 80% of YouTube success is storytelling, right? And scripts are the ones that are going to turn your ideas into addictive content. Addictive content are content that people stay with from the beginning to the end. So this is it. AI is not going to replace you when it comes to YouTube. AI is going to amplify you, right? AI is going to make it quite easy for you. AI is going to get the job done for you, but it doesn't mean that you should also ignore yourself and not put your creativity into what you're doing. All right. So that's the major thing. So now what we will do is we're going to look at the golden goals of every script, and I would make you understand the goal of the script. So before you write the script, you understand the goal. The goal of every script is to keep these guys watching from the beginning to the end. And what this simply means is you're going to achieve three goals or three targets with your scripting. The first on the list is the retention. If you can get the retention, all right, from your video, attention and retention, your video is going to rank higher. So when people are searching for that thing, they're going to find it more because of the retention factor or goal that you have when you were putting your videos together, your script together. Emotion is going to cause engagement. Emotion is to make them feel. Emotion is to tap into, is it to make them greedy? Is it to make them cry? Is it to make them angry? Is it to create some controversy? Emotion. Now, whenever you tap into people's emotion, they say something, right? It opens their mouth. It makes them speak. And the work of curiosity is to get the clicks. So your job when you are putting a YouTube video together is not to inform them. It's to make them care about the topic. Is to keep them in that place. Is to make them leave whatever it is they are doing and watch that video from the beginning to the very end. That is your job, and that's the job of your script. So let's talk about the psychology of a good script, because most people do not understand the psychology of a good script, and because of that, they end up making videos that are very weak. The first psychology of a good script or a high converting most watched script is it hooks the brain. How does that? It opens the loops. It creates that feeling of mystery. It brings a surprise. It taps into curiosity. It taps into the emotions. That is the first thing. You have to hook the brain. And that's the reason why whenever you are putting a script together, you understand that the psychology of a human being, what makes a human tick. Stories make human tick, right? Loops. Those loops are very key because they're the ones that will make them, let me watch this video. Oh, let me continue to listen. The work of every line of script is to make somebody watch the first script, listen to the second. The second should lead them to the third. The third should lead them to the fourth. Before they know it, they are done consuming a 1 hour video. The second psychology of a good script is it owes the art. It owes the art. Now, the art is emotion. Human beings are moved by emotions before logic. So you need to create that emotion. You need to get people emotional. You need to make them smile, make them excited, make them, being surprise mood or shock mood. Relatability is you need to make it relatable. You need to go from the familiar to the unfamiliar. Now, you need to handle objections. You need to build trust in a good script, because it is when you build trust, they will subscribe to your channel. You also need to have a clear call to action, which is what they should do. Should they comment? I've seen many people, the last thing you've seen in your video is subscribe, like, and share. It's more or less like an anthem or a pledge. There are systems, there are instructions to follow. So let's go to the 5 script formula. Now that I told you all the psychology, the first 5 to 15 seconds of your video is to hook. This is the H.E.A.R.T formula. The first 5 to 15 seconds is to hook these guys. How do you hook them? That's a big question. The second on the list is to engage them. What is at stake right now? Right? If they do not watch it or if they watch it. The third line is to add value to them. Teach them, entertain them. That's both. We tell people that we are in the age of, we're not in the attention economy anymore. We're now in the energy economy. The energy you put in as a way of, if you put the right energy in, that wakes up the energy in the people, they will listen to you. You have to add value, edutainment, reinforce curiosity, keep the tension from the beginning to the end. That's another part. Transitioning is to like, subscribe, and watch next. That is a transitioning and a call to action. These are 5 formulas of a script. But most of you guys are going to be writing script using AI. I do understand that, right? And the AI has come to support you, to amplify you, not to make you lazy. Now, if you want to generate a hook, this is the prompt to use. Write an attention grabbing YouTube hook about, you mentioned the topic. Make it shocking, emotional, or mysterious. I wanted to say mystery. Keep it under 15 seconds. She was 8 months pregnant. Christmas Eve, she vanished. Months later, her body washed up in the bay, but the twist, her husband already told his girlfriend she was dead. This is like, what's this? This is shocking. Let me listen to this. The second part is the AI prompt for building the story arc. Give me a 5-part YouTube script structure that uses mystery, tension, and payoff about this topic. Make it emotional and binge-worthy. Use tones like true crime. Is it a true crime? Is it motivation? Is it documentary? Is it vlog? Right? Dialogue and voice prompt. Now, write a script in a natural speaking voice for a female narrator. Casual but confident. This is how you get the voice prompt. This is what you use in getting. When we get to editing, you understand. This is how you get your cliffhangers, your emotional pauses, and so on. Put full stops where you should pause for audio. You should always tell, because most people just use these tools. There are no full stops. They just jump into it. And at the end of the day, it doesn't give them the best of results that they are looking for. At the end of the day, it's just one voice that is just somewhere. Because you are using AI for your voice does not mean you should not still make it look like human. Yes, you can make it look like human, right? Now you can make it dramatic, you can make it sound like Mr. Beast, you can rewrite it in a voiceover style, you can add curiosity gaps every 30 seconds. Now let me make you understand. Your script is not a blog post. So don't go and be reading Wikipedia or explain like a teacher or give spoilers up front. No. Start mid-action, build tension, save the review. The review is somewhere in the video. But if you save the review, those guys will watch the video and before they know it, they'll finish it because you saved the review. Right. So your script is not supposed to be boring. Add cliffhangers or curiosity loops to each section of the script. Make it impossible to stop watching. This is a prompt you can use to patch it up. But what she said next changed everything. What did she say? How did it change everything? These are cliffhangers. This is the way the professionals do their stuffs, right? Call to action is not optional. Every script must end with like, subscribe, comment, and a reason to watch the next video. Right? So if you thought it was wide, wait till you hear what she did next. That's a typical example. Yeah. So I've got an assignment for you guys right now. Pick a trending topic in your niche and go ahead and write a YouTube short script. YouTube short script is between 1 minute to 3 minutes. Go ahead and get that done. I want to see a YouTube short script for a topic you pick in your niche. Now, do this very well because you're going to be adding a voiceover to this. You're going to be doing the right stuff. You're going to be editing in the next video. So it's better that you get this done. I also want to say that what tools should you use? ChatGPT is good. DeepSeek is good. Cloud, Claude, is also good. Let me see if I can. Okay. Um, just a second. This is DeepSeek. For those of you who do not know DeepSeek, this is DeepSeek. This is what DeepSeek looks like. Yeah, so create an account here. You know ChatGPT already. You know this already. And this is Cloud, Claude. I love these tools. They are very amazing. Grok is also amazing for scripting. They all work. It depends on the prompt that you give to it. Even though there's the best, right? But it depends on the way you command it to give you what you want. There's Grok and there's Gemini, right? There's Gemini. These are tools that you can use in crafting your script. So go ahead and get the job done. And I'm going to end by also stating something very, very key. AI is your co-writer, but the emotion is your own superpower. If you can make these guys feel, make them stay, make them watch, make them share, make them subscribe, you're going to make a lot of money on YouTube. So go ahead and get the assignments done. See you guys in other practical videos.